I've been a patient here for a very long time. So I was about 16 years old when I first came to this practice. And of course there has been different practitioners. And when Dr. Jane came, I was a bit unsure because it's obviously a new dentist. But just from the first experience of coming to the clinic with him, I knew that there was no question that I would remain a patient here. I've continued to be a patient here and very much loyal to the practice and more to Dr. Jane and everyone else here, because the treatment that I receive is always perfect. The service that I get is always very perfect. He's very honest about what you should or shouldn't have. You know, he doesn't give you aspirational treatment. He tells you what is good for you, what will look good, and considers cost and takes into consideration what it is that you want to achieve, and does everything to make sure that you do get what you want from his practice and his team. I've had veneers. And it was Dr. Jane that did them for me. I was delighted with the outcome because, you know, a little bit of vanity, you want to go as white as you can and as bright, and he kind of really brings you down to some reality so that it doesn't look super cosmetic, that it looks very natural. So it really helps you during the journey. I also had some implants, and painless, I have to say. Every time I'm here, it is very painless. He's very considerate of that, and because he talks through the treatment, you know what to expect, and therefore you're less apprehensive, perhaps less nervous. I'm always very relaxed, and in fact I can categorically tell you that at one stage when I was having my veneers done, which take a little bit longer, I think I fell asleep for a small moment because it was quite a relaxing process. Outside of that, I have the normal annual care where I come, and then I have the hygienist, which I choose to come every 3 months to see them, and they're equally brilliant as part of the team. With the implants, it was really important that I really understood how it worked and what the achievement, not just cosmetic, because that's obviously the main thing. You want to have a good set of teeth, you don't want to have gaps, so all that is important, but you don't know what to expect. So when you sit with him, the process is that he really talks through what will happen. He will tell you how he will do it. He makes you understand the process, and of course you cover costs and everything that's you know, associated with that, but he then shows you what it will look like. After which you go through the process of the consultation, the preparation, then I think they call it where they prepare outside what will then be implanted, the teeth that will be implanted, the colouring and so on. And then you just go through. It is a long process because there's some healing attached, but he tells you that from the offset. So nothing is ever a surprise, and the end result, well, in my opinion, was great and well worth it. Having the implants, the eating and generally the need for your teeth was priority, and then secondary, it is obviously the cosmetic aspect, because you don't want to have and even the way it feels, even if people can't see it necessarily, you know how you feel inside, and you know how it feels when you sort of eat or chew something. So yeah, it was an absolute game changer for me. I would 100 and plus % recommend the Sutton Dental and Implant Clinic. It's in fact my whole family are patients here as well. So yes, I would highly recommend them.